Hello everybody, welcome back to my office space. It's coming together. Look, sorted out the reflection, sorted out my shelves. Haven't quite sorted out the artwork on this wall yet, but it's coming. Sorted out my audio, sorted out my video, ready for some secrets. It's about to get juicy up in here. I don't say that. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Elena Joy and I make videos here mostly about the queer community. Sex, dating, relationships, but sometimes I react to your gayest secrets. There's a link in my description to an anonymous Google form where you can submit your juiciest, sexiest, gayest secrets anonymously for me to then share with the entire internet. That's how this works. Welcome here. Today, we're gonna try to find the juiciest of the juiciest secrets while also not being demonetized or age restricted by Daddy YouTube. Shout out to you, big guy. Be good to us, okay? We're trying our best. We're trying to educate, we're trying to entertain, we're just trying to be a lesbian on this platform, okay? Amen. Starting off short and sweet, I'm currently in a 1.5-year relationship with my now ex best friend's ex-girlfriend. The gay experience. I need to know the ex-best friend's gender. Very important context for this story. We need to know how gay this story is, and we need to know how much we can celebrate in this story. I'm showing my bias, but like kind of hilarious if you stole like a dude best friend's girl. Maybe kind of less hilarious if you stole a queer best friend's girl. I'm gonna be a counselor. I need to be more objective than this. I have thoughts, but let's not get into it yet. Hi. When I went to college, me, my best friend, and her boyfriend were roommates. And they were roommates. Her boyfriend was really, trigger warning, homophobic, and cheated on my best friend. So naturally, my best friend, the side chick, and I had a threesome in front of him. LMAO. Sorry, was this supposed to be a punishment? This was supposed to be a bad thing? A reprimand? To this man? The three of you are like, wow, this dude sucks. Let's all bang in front of him? Let's all take off our clothes and let him watch? I want the three of us to kiss, but I want this dude who's the worst to also be there. I don't get it. So, me and a friend were watching a movie one time, and something absolutely adorable happened in the movie. Instinctually, let's put a flag in the word instinctually here for later. Instinctually, I buried my face in the nearest pillow and did a little scream because it was too cute. My dumb drunk ass thought her thighs were a pillow to scream into, and things got complicated from there. What with the whole interesting position I'd put myself in. Ended up being a tad more than friends from then on. TLDR, my friend found out she was gay from having a girl literally scream into her V. Your friend found out she was gay? You already knew at this point? Was the instinct to move toward the thighs, was that present because you knew your own queerness? Or was it just a happy accident? I also just want to know like how this progresses. Like how does it go from, oh my god, that's so cute, to like, like me some of that. I'm not trying to attack you. I'm not trying to attack this person. But like, how do you get consent from that position? Is it like a, ooh, may I? Oh no. 10 years ago-ish, my ex-girlfriend and I cheated on each other with the same girl. Oh no. Oh, the dangers of lesbianism. Cheating on your partner is one thing that comes with risks in and of itself. Cheating on your partner when you're a lesbian, there's a lot more potential for crossover, I guess, multiplied when your girlfriend is also cheating on you. Maybe a positive is that you both have good taste? Could you agree on that? Did that ever come up? How did you find out? Did the girl know that you were girlfriends? Wait. Did the girl know that you were both cheating on each other with her? Did she tell you? Did she tell one of you? How long was this going on? I need more information. Person who wrote in November of 2021, I need more information. I recently unlocked a memory from high school that I haven't thought about in 10 years. my straight friend group and I would get high off of life, of course, and spend nights talking about how attracted we were to the same gender. But the next day, none of us would bring it up or even remember it happening, in my case. Over the course of the next 8 years, we each came out as gay, lesbian, or bi. I'm surprised how long it took all of us when we'd literally share photos of hot men and women as we chilled in the back seats of one of our cars. From one later in life lesbian to another, love the content, cheers. It never ceases to amaze me how the gays find each other even when none of us are out. The amount of friends that I found myself drawn to or fascinated with in junior high and high school who have now come out as queer, it's like all of them. I genuinely don't know if gaydar is real. I don't. I used to be far too confident in gaydar being real. Exhibit A. But there's gotta be something to it, insofar as we find each other even in not out spaces, even in conservative spaces, even in religious spaces. Not saying that all conservative or religious spaces are not queer friendly, but places where we are not out. We may not even be out to ourselves, and somehow we find each other. It's kind of amazing. Also, I need to come to more recent secrets. I ended up early on here because I may or may not have been searching the responses for the word mommy, because I was considering doing a themed episode, you know, based on my role in the podcast. But then after reading a few of them, I changed my mind. I may or may not be looking back through the mommy results. There's gotta be one that I can share. One that I can share with all of you without being punished. Hi, LOL. I'm a lesbian, and so scared to tell any future girlfriend this, but I need to get it out. For the record, she doesn't mean the part about her being a lesbian. That part's fine. I have a severe mommy kink. Like, it's really intense and kind of messes with my brain sometimes. And I'm autistic, so I fixate on this so often. It's definitely not anything incestuous, but there's a deep desire to be taken care of by a strong, beautiful woman. Have her baby me sometimes and treat me kindly, make me food, cuddle with me. I just don't know what's wrong with me. I know people joke around like the whole mommy, sorry thing, but it's a genuine thing that I feel. How do I even confess this to any woman I would be with? Okay, first of all, having someone baby you, treat you kindly, make you food, and cuddle with you, completely reasonable expectations. You are describing a lesbian relationship. I understand that it likely goes deeper than that if you're calling it a severe mommy kink and you're concerned about it. I don't even know about conceptualizing this as something that needs to be confessed. Like, how do I even confess this to any woman I would be with? Communicates that you see this as something bad or wrong or dirty about you when it's so normal. This is so normal. It's tricky because I don't know the level of this kink for you. If it is at the level of, you know, just being babied and treated kindly and being taken care of, I really don't think you have to worry about rejection in terms of wanting those things. If it does go deeper, there are so many other queers out there who would happily participate in this sort of play with you or in this sort of relationship. I think I would worry more about finding somebody that you have chemistry with, and likely the person that you have chemistry with, the chemistry is going to be there partly because they kind of fit this role for you. I would also recommend looking up like kink groups in your area, BDSM groups. You'll be able to find lots of people who experience this same sort of desire or are on the other side of it and who desire to care for somebody and baby somebody and play that mommy role. You got this. You got this. I believe in you. I'm gay, probably. Like, I love women, but I really wish I was straight. I cry myself to sleep some nights because of it. I realized because I was watching Ammonite with, don't know how to say her name. So, Cersei Ronan. With Ms. Ronan and Kate Winslet in it, and I got feelings that I had never had before. Haven't been the same since. I think I'm battling with a lot of internalized homophobia. Can you please help me? Oh, secrets like this hurt my heart. They hurt my heart. I don't know what I can say other than I get that feeling of so deeply wishing that you were a different way. But I'm also coming from kind of the other side of that, where I fought this. I fought my sexuality for a very long time, but once I finally accepted myself and who I was and I started living my life in alignment with that, It was like the whole world opened up in front of me. Probably not unlike the feelings that you had when you were watching that movie. The feelings that you had when you were probably watching that one scene in the movie. That feeling of knowing that there's something here that's for you. That's just for you. Imagine that feeling, but all the time. Getting to be that person, you know? And I don't know what your home situation is. I don't know the people that you're surrounded with. I don't know what country you're from. So I obviously can't speak to all of that context. If it is safe for you, I would really recommend, maybe starting with therapy, finding some queer people, even online, community to connect with, to be able to accept yourself as you are, as the beautiful, possibly maybe gay person that you are, and then hopefully eventually getting to choose that life, because it is a beautiful thing. I'm sorry that you're in the middle of the battle. It's a hard place to be, but if you can come out the other side, it's so worth it. Oh my god, I'm hungry. Can you hear my stomach? Probably not. Oh, this is nice. This isn't a secret so much as a nice thing I want to share with the world. On the first day of my theater class, shout out theater class. Shout out theater teachers everywhere. My teacher gave us one of those get to know me forms. On the form, there was a space for pronouns, and then directly underneath that was a space for pronouns you want me to use in front of family members and classmates. I'm thankfully not in a situation where I have to hide my pronouns. Asexual she, they over here. Ayo! That didn't come out of my mouth sounding anything like the way I thought it was gonna sound in my head. But I've never seen a teacher do that before, and it's awesome. This teacher has just been a great ally in general. He's allowed people to come out in his class without blinking and works very hard to make his room a safe space. We need more people like him in the world. Yes, we do, and I love sharing the fact that people like him already exist, too. That can be easy to forget. The things that are shouted at us on the news and everywhere. Honestly, all of the terrible people, it's a really nice reminder that they're out there. They're out there right now. I'm in love with my principal's daughter, and he has no clue. He thinks we're just really close. Like, really close. Is she in love with you back? Like, how close are you? I have questions. My gay awakening was the music video to Timber by Pitbull and Kesha. Love you. What does Pitbull always say? He's not the yeah guy. He's the Mr. Worldwide. Right? Mr. Gay Awakening. Mr. Teaches you you're a lesbian. Was the gay awakening because Kesha is so hot, or because Pitbull is so not? Is my follow-up question to this secret. I've never been able to handle anything inside of me as a queer person. I've only ever been with females, and I don't know how someone with my kind of tight anatomy would be able to be straight, even with something small. LMAO. Because there's no room in there for me. But it's also made me so insecure because past partners have suggested it, but I just don't like the feeling whatsoever with toys or anything. Also, love your content. You're a ray of sunshine. Thank you. Okay, a few things to unpack here. Maybe goes without saying, but kind of completely doesn't. Not all men have penises, so not all straight sex is P and V. And also, not all PV sex has to involve penetration. Disclaimer, 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 disclaimer. But the thing that I want to say to this specifically is that if this is something that's making you insecure and is something that you want to explore further, there are therapies out there to help with folks whose vaginas are incredibly tight and tense. So if it was something that you wanted to explore and wanted to find a way to do without pain, there are avenues to explore. Find a sex therapist in your area, see what they say. But on the other hand, you say, I just don't like the feeling whatsoever. So the other side of it is if you don't like it, you know you don't like it, and you're not interested in that form of sex, that's okay. That is absolutely okay. And there are so many potential partners out there that will have absolutely no problem with that. I hate that this is something that makes you feel insecure. There's nothing wrong with you, you know? There's lots of people who even, tightness or tension isn't an issue, but they just don't like it. And that's okay too. There are people out there, queer women out there, who are not interested in giving in that way that you're not interested in receiving. So I hope that you find one of them. Okay, I gotta tie this up. Let's do like just a couple. Oh my God, this one's long. We're not doing that. Oh my God, it's long. That's what she said? Ew. Let's see what the most recent secret is. Okay. Okay, we'll end on this one. I can't stop thinking about my married best friend's arse. I swear, it's perfection. I'll have a round of applause for bums. For bums everywhere. And that's the secret we're gonna end on. Thank you to everybody who submitted a queer secret. The link to the form is in the description if you want to tell me something privately so I can share with the entire internet. Make sure you follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, because that's where the magic happens. An extra thank you, as always, to my VIP patrons, my vitally important producers. You all make my world go round. If you haven't checked out my Patreon, it is linked in the description. It is the hands down the best way to support my content, especially content like this where I'm trying to provide queer sex education without being penalized by the big man upstairs. By that I mean Daddy YouTube, not Jesus Christ. Videos like this are often not monetized or only allowed to be monetized in a limited way. They get age restricted, which means that YouTube doesn't show them to anybody. But I think that it's important content and it's something that I'm passionate about and it's something I want to continue to do. Anyway, Patreon is the place to support this free content if you want to. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye! I've got my monitor in front of me here where I can see myself and I can see my background. See? Now that I can see myself on my computer screen, I can see that I have some like black makeup left on my finger. That's not gonna come off. Oh well.